Welcome to Shot O'Clock Podcast. We got a special episode today. I'm DJ Reese Boogie.
Man, he was in the building, baby.
Rob from the neighborhood.
Young Cutter, Marco Polo in the building.
Hey man, listen. We got a special guest in the house. A boss lady, an influencer, an entrepreneur.
Oh yeah,
a podcaster.
Yeah,
a fashion killer. Miss Storm in the building. What's up, Storm?
What's up? Hey y'all.
Man,
we good.
Man, I'm so happy to have you here. I almost blew it, y'all, before she even got here.
Man, come on.
Sunday mouth, Sunday fun day, man. I got into it in the club. I look back, Storm behind me like Reese. I almost said, damn, she about to cancel the whole episode. I said, man, hold on, let me get myself together and get up out of here.
Together, nigga.
Like
I'm sitting this way. I just turn around.
Yeah.
I see him. I'm like,
oh man.
Yeah, she did. She was like, Reese,
why you about to fight?
Went from Reese Boogie to Fifth Ward.
The first thing came to my head, I wasn't thinking about the fight no more. I said, I'm about to blow it. Let me get up out of here, man.
I'm glad you saw
But yeah, I seen her. But it all worked out for us, though.
Yeah.
it did. He simmered.
What happened though? Like, why you was about to fight?
Man, some old 90s type shit, man.
Oh, the nigga wasn't playing.
Nah, nigga stepped on my shoes and then they turned around and said, excuse me. He got a little popularity in Houston, so I think he was feeling himself a little bit. But it was a little bit of straightening going on. But everything worked out, man. Wasn't no punches thrown.
Nah.
So everything worked out. And Storm's still here.
And I'm still here.
All right.
Appreciate that, Storm.
Before we get into Storm, though, we're going to get the shots rolling. Because we got our bartender back.
And we got Miss K back.
Special K back in the building.
We got her whole setup.
Yeah.
Coach K.
Best drinks in the city,
Coach K.
I promise
thought that
you.
was...
Coach K, the best, you know.
Okay, KK.
You got Coach K. Then
It's really KK. Y'all playing. Don't play my girl, man. It's KK.
Thanks.
Shot o'clock, guys.
It say K-Ball.
Okay, what is this a shot of? Is this something special or we just taking it raw?
Let's go.
Oh, it's raw tequila. Okay.
Man, you taking that
That's vodka right there?
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
All right, let's take a shot, man.
They
Get the show
wash down
started.
our throats.
This is Shot O'Clock.
It's shot o'clock somewhere, baby.
Shot o'clock, boys, back outside.
But before we get started, man, we're going to talk a little fashion. We're going to talk about Storm Boutique, online boutique that she got going on.
It's not just online. I do have.
Talk your shit. Then.
Okay.
Okay, I'm Storm. I'm the owner of TG Fiona. We are right by the Galleria on Westheimer, Black Girl on Westheimer. So yeah.
Okay.
We have a showroom on Westheimer, so you can always come in and shop. You don't have to just order online. You can order online too and come pick it up right away. It's up to you. But yeah.
What's that address on Westheimer? What's that address?
So we're like between Westheimer and West Alabama. So West Alabama. So 5373 West Alabama.
Okay.
Is it shapes for all women, though, or is it just certain women can't go in there and grab something?
I just had a whole argument. Okay. So my sister was more a plus size girl.
Okay.
So I didn't want to step on her toes. So I like help her build a brand. So we're like working on that right now so that we can have like a family brand instead of me just,
girls.
you know.
Okay.
Because I can't
like
follow
what
that.
was it, Lane Bryant? Lane Bryant?
Yeah, that's what turn it. Ain't it Lane
No,
Bryant?
Lane Bryant, that was like the plus size.
Plus size.
Lane Bryant?
Yeah, it was Lane Bryant.
Lane Bryant, yeah. So you got like a little Lane Bryant brand going.
cool that
Okay,
you know
that's
that.
No,
what's
we
up.
don't got no
never
Lane
know
Bryant. Lane Bryant was more like work attire. It wasn't like
No,
it wasn't not like
Hold on, you ain't about to,
sexy.
you not about to play
Lane Bryant
my
wasn't
Your
sexy.
mom.
my mama went in there and before she went to Red Rooster, she went and got that whole unit. So we ain't about
She was covered up. She ain't had no nothing.
Right.
No, I'm joking, bro. I'm joking, bro.
We were gonna
My
bring.
mama Lane Bryant.
Yeah, see.
Y'all, ooh.
Yeah, y'all mama.
You said it was business.
My mama
Yeah,
was.
what you
My
said?
mama was.
He said, yeah, y'all
Lane
mama.
Bryant.
No, she was like
That's-
express.
That's cool, y'all, for all shapes and sizes.
Yeah, that is the
Victoria's
point.
Secret.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
all
she was
shapes.
sexy.
It's all shapes and sizes in the city of Houston.
I did my research, though. Read an article on you.
Yeah.
And I know that you was in pharmacy first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then you switched over. You took a
Yeah.
leap of faith.
Yeah, I did. I had a friend. She one day she has a boutique too, and shout out to Lux Life Boutique. She had a boutique, and she came to my house one day and was like, "Yo, you still want to do this?" I was already there for probably 8 years.
At the pharmacy place?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's a big leap.
Yeah, you got invested.
Yeah, I was there. And for me, I'm a person that every job everything I've ever done, it was like 10 years, 8 years. Like, it was never nothing like, I'm like, if I want to do that, I'm going to be dedicated to do this, right? So she came one day and was like, yo, like, let's do a boutique. So I was like, man, if I'm going to do a boutique, I'm going to quit. I'm not going to do it halfway. So you really want to do this? She was like, yes. So I ended up coming to my boss and was like, I'm putting my 2 weeks. She was like, wow, like I built, really, she took me from a kid up, because I started, like, as I graduated that summer, I went there.
Straight there.
Yeah.
Straight there. Like,
And you had to tell her you
somebody
about to
knew
jump on
somebody
faith.
and was like, yo, she need a job. And I was like, really? I don't want to go to college. It's not something that you know. And then she was just like, all right, I'm going to give you a cashier job. And then maybe 6 months down the line, she was like, yo, we're going to let you take a test for pharmacy tech. And you already here, so you see everything, you know everything. As I was doing the cashier, I would like put out the medicine, like just the regular stuff out, and I would watch her and just kind of know, like, she'll be like, okay, this is this. And then I was the girl, like, when you come into the pharmacy, you give me your script. And I would just give it to her. So I kind of like was familiar. So she was like, we're going to take it to another level.
Was it scared to leave that position, being that you were there for so long?
So long.
Yes, because it was just like, I know what money I make. I was so comfortable. I know that this is going to take care of me. What am I really about to do? You know? So, and I had a kid at the time. My son was small. I'm a single mom. I'm like, oh, I'm just taking a leap. But we took the leap and it worked. And
But it was a storefront first.
yes, we didn't even do online. Like, we had the money, we had some investors, and they were like, we didn't even get to online.
Right.
And then I end up, a lot of things happened. I was like, well, I'm gonna leave this, because hair came in the game. And hair came in the game. And then I was just like, I'm gonna transition.
That was like dope.
So
man.
it's like
hair.
07, that's like
Hair was
07,
like
08.
dope money.
When hair
this
came
is
in.
10 years ago.
I about to say that.
Yeah.
About that time, hair was
Boy,
dope
Papa
money back
Trump
then.
said
Everybody was.
Yeah, I know somebody
everybody
made like damn near $1 million, yo.
Selling hair.
Yeah,
This is how I really wanted to do hair. A guy came into the pharmacy one day, and he was like a person that escort people just to get to pick up their medicines.
Right.
And he was like, you wear bundles? And I was like, no. But he was like, I'm going to give you 3 bundles. You tell me what you think. I was his guinea pig.
Right,
Like,
right.
Yeah.
shit, that's probably,
That sound
honestly,
like a movie.
that was the best hair I've ever had till this day.
That sound like paid.
That was some real Indian raw hair.
Straight from
So it
Malaysia.
was like just different. And then he ended up being Mr. Indian. There's a lot of people like, he ended up being a big hair guy in Houston. And then but his store kept getting robbed until he just had to just
For the
close.
hair, not for the money.
For the hair.
That's
Wow.
So like he was a big name. He ended up like when I started selling hair, like he was one of my competitors.
Yeah.
So I had to go to him one day and I was like, yo, you remember
Y'all
me?
was really like the dope guys.
Yeah.
You had to knock the nigga out.
Yeah,
you was
so
on,
was mine.
be on the side.
Where he at right now?
No, come on, my
Bro,
son.
He knocked him out.
She don't know where he at.
No, so, okay. No, let me say this. The hair, okay, when we did this hair thing, it was some guys that, when I was in that store, the reason how it started, like, I was in that store and we did start selling hair with this guy from Atlanta. Well, like 3 weeks later, some white guys came in and was like, yo, that guy that y'all met really wasn't the owner. We the owner of this. So I was like, okay.
So you bet the plug.
This
That's
sound
the
like
plug
a
speaking.
So I met the
I'm about to go get
Oh,
50
damn.
Hey, I'm about to go breathe like this one.
The plug was like, we about to cut you out because we don't think that you're going to be able to run our store and focus on your brand. How are you going to be able to do that? And so I had just like ran it to him that I could. And I was like, man, I'm gonna do this and do this and do this. And I worked in nightlife. I'm a bottle girl. I do this. I can do that. I can go outside after I get out of here and do this. So he was like, okay.
This was snowfall.
And then I started seeing the money that was rolling into this and the money that was rolling into our store.
Yeah.
I was like, man, fuck. I don't know how I'm gonna tell this girl this, but
you
I'm
ain't-
doing
This
this.
some
You
power.
ain't going back to cash
This
register no
ain't
more.
snowfall. This power with the little nigga.
Man.
No, so then,
Tyreek.
so the difference between our store and the other stores in Mr. Indian was I chose to be in an office space.
Okay.
So I was in like an office space. I don't know if y'all know, like by the Galleria is Hilton's Hotel. And to the left of it is some offices. Well, I was in there for 10 years. So the difference with is you can't break into my store.
Right.
Everybody else in Houston, She's Happy Hair, everybody, they all got broke into.
Smashing.
We were somewhere, security is to me before you can even walk out my door.
Right.
So I always chose to be in there, and that's how we end up. But then,
I'm about to say, so what made you leave the fashion business? I mean, the hair business if it was booming like that?
Yeah.
Feds.
it was always coffee.
Yeah.
No, hair started to slow down. Hair is still a big industry, but it's a lot. Like it's a lot.
Right.
You take a lot of L's.
A lot of people can get it now. Get
Yeah,
a
and
hold
not
of
even
it.
that. You can take a lot of L's. It just depends. It's not always on you. It's sometimes it be on the distributors that you deal with, and the hair could be bad. And you're taking a lot of L's. So like you have to refund, you have to do this, you have to do this. And I just was like, I done did this for 10 years and it's not really what this was just to make money, to do what I really want to do.
Well, how you knew fashion was going to be your thing?
I always.
Like what age were you is like, I got it? Like when girls started looking at you in school or something like that, you was like, yeah, they following my trend.
I had no friends.
You had no friends?
No, look, I'm going to tell you why. Because I was the rich kid. I was the girl with all the shoes. This shoe stuff didn't start for me like now. This was, my dad was, I was wearing Nike sweatsuits and Jordans. I was a girl boy. Like I was.
I'm glad we here because that's one of my questions. Because I know you a shoe head.
Right. Yeah.
I was gonna say, how many pair of shoes you think you own since we already brought
over
it up?
500.
Over 500.
Hey, why you ain't ask me, fam?
Because it's
like, you fascinated, bro. I'm saying you.
Because it's 550.
No, I've been wearing
we seen your closet. You ain't got 500.
It's 550.
Oh, you gotta see my storage.
And I have a storage too.
No, it's no competition.
No, I don't ever try to.
It's not.
I wouldn't even say over 500 that I could still wear because I've been wearing a 6 since 9th grade, right? So Jordans. A lot of my shoe has separated. Like when I go to my storage, they're like the piece of it's here and the piece of it's here. Like it's gone. So, but
so why you never get into the shoe business then? Since you got into so many businesses.
That's my dream. Because we haven't stopped yet.
Look, the shoe business, I'm talking about with the shoes you already have to resell them if they're already falling apart. People buy shoes at crazy prices just to get their hands on them.
I don't have time for that.
You don't have time for that. But you thinking about maybe creating your own shoe for your boutique.
Views from the 6.
Right.
But it would be backwards. I'm a size 6. I've always been a 6. And I want to just like what you said, I have Nike reps and so many people that I deal with that they always send me these shoes that I don't even wear so I can resell them.
That too. Okay.
She the all type plug.
Yeah.
But that's dope, man.
I do a lot besides just my boutique.
No, talk about it then. That's what you're here for.
I have a few vending machines.
Okay.
I'm on number 7. Vending machine is hard. You have to have to really just say you making money. You can't just have one or
I got a homegirl that got into that too. So
that's
I heard you do gotta have a lot. You gotta have a lot of them.
You can't just have 2 and be like you making money. It's not something that you could be like, okay, I want to just build an income off of this. I'm just gonna quit my job.
Kind of like extra money.
Yeah, it's just extra.
That's how ATMs like that too.
Yeah,
you gotta have a couple ATMs.
Yeah, I have one ATM
too.
You got ATM?
Yeah, my old
I
man
have one
got
ATM and
Hey, get at me.
It's in a strip club, little dip off.
Where is that, bro?
Now, if you got ATM in a strip club, you getting $10 to every transfer. Now, you seeing some bread out of that.
Oh, man, got
but the
insurance.
difference is,
you got insurance on it.
Most people, in the deal that we have, they don't want you, they already know that they can make money, so the owner wants a part of that too. So we have one in the back. So it's he makes money too, but he knows that he can make money. So he's not gonna just plug you in.
I got a question. Do you give a lot of your credit to your friend that told you to take the leap of faith a long time ago? Because if you was working at the job for 8 years, that means, like you say, you had your steady income.
If you read my article, you see
read the full article.
I read the full article.
Now, you acting like Gilly the Kid.
No.
You only reading the first paragraph and then coming out. So let me tell y'all about lust. Let me tell you about
That was
lust.
the last question they asked her.
If you read my...
How much credit you give your friend?
I give honestly, to be honest, we're not friends because of that till today, 10 years later.
I heard you say your ex-friend, so I already knew what time it was.
We've talked. I've been on some panels with her before, so we've talked. It's not like I see her in the city and I'll be like, yo, what's up?
She's still pumping too.
Oh, she's pumping. She never stopped.
Okay.
So that was 10 years she in the game of doing that one thing. So she, I've shopped with her a few times. It's not like there's no hate.
Oh, there's no bad blood. Y'all still friends.
That's good.
It's just, it was...
Sometimes you go your separate ways.
All right, let me drift off. Let me ask this question real quick. Do you feel like you can stop being friends with somebody and there's no beef there? Because if there's not no beef there, then...
Oh, yeah. I would say, good question. Last year, I drift off from 5 friends. And I see them and I could just nod and keep it moving. But you guys were weighing me down. You guys were I feel like I was in low-key competition with 5 different people. And I just was
you
waking
never
up.
want to feel
so you ain't had a beef there, but they had. It got to be beef from one party if you stop being friends with somebody.
I
feel
a disagreement.
Yeah, I feel like maybe with women, I feel like it might be a little bit beef there. But like with dudes and we stopped being friends after a while, it probably really don't be no beef, but nigga, we went our separate ways.
It's always a reason people go their
Right.
separate ways,
Probably
though.
was
Especially when you was
usually.
cool.
I just
But
feel
after
like
a while, it's just like you doing.
if you're not supporting me in everything I'm doing,
Right.
what is our
Yeah, what's the
what's the
purpose?
purpose?
I need to drop a few of these niggas on the panel.
No, and it's I mean seriously.
Do me a
if you
favor,
have
nigga,
friends, if you have friends that don't follow this journey that you're on
Right.
and follow this podcast, and you see that they're not tuning in, they can't
Right.
repost you and they can't do that. A little like, a little
Let me
comment.
cut they
Sometimes you just have to like, and the way where I was in life is nothing to do with those girls. I still love them. One of them is 20 years plus of friendship, but you weren't supporting me on the journeys that I was
Right.
going in. So I felt like. Why do this?
Now they
And I
wanna
don't
see
like
that
when
table.
people feel
Now
like
they want to see that table.
I don't care if they want to say it, but I don't like when girls see you with new people and they be like, "Oh, that's your new friend." Yeah, because she support me.
Right.
She fighting on my shit. She
Right,
coming
right,
on my
right,
shit
right,
because the
Yeah.
business that I'm in this industry world on online boutique, we need that. If
Right.
you don't have that support, then your business can't thrive because
Right.
it goes off another word. And if you post me and you post me and shit, y'all posted me and I got people from y'all podcast
Yeah.
that followed me and
Same
shopped with me.
here,
And it's
same
free.
here.
You
I ain't gonna lie
ain't paying
though.
for it.
I thought we had to bring a red carpet out because when
Nah.
I post you the
I'm
first
nothing like
time,
that.
no, but when it ain't you, it's people that I says you got a lot of, you inspire a lot of women
Yeah.
that see you.
Yeah.
So when I post you and said you was gonna be on a podcast, people was literally writing me saying, "Oh, I'm pulling up."
Or
oh,
they
I'm
want to
gonna be
come.
there."
I would see. I was going to the club and like you was even in there.
Right.
A few girls was like, "Yo, they ain't here and it's cool and there's no way they're gonna watch this though."
Right.
Because I don't expect you to show up because everybody got shit to do, right?
Right,
So,
right.
but for them to stop me and be like, "Yo, you about to be on this podcast. I'm about to watch it. Like I can't wait to see or hear."
Right.
And that was just like a big, but like you would even just say, "Hey, Stormy, pull up on me." Like I would have never told you no. And some people be scared to ask me, thinking like, "Oh, she thinks she too
You
good."
got that look to you though when you outside.
I'm not.
Hold on, drink special.
I
special.
just want to say one thing while she bringing the drinks. For all you out there who love it and support, the first thing she said is get folks around you who support you.
Flowers.
Right.
And them folks who not supporting you, some people you got to cut off and leave them where they at. And then when you make it, just wave at them and keep
Yeah.
going. But surround yourself with people that support you, that's going to push you to go higher.
Yeah, because this past year or so, just me trying to be an entrepreneur with my clothing, with the podcast, with DJing, just a lot of stuff I got going on. There's a lot of people that fake support you,
Yeah.
you know? So I agree with the most stuff. Come on, I'm ready.
So fake support is kind of like that. Oh, I'm gonna pray for you. When they ask me, don't pray for you at night. It's just something to say, the right thing to say.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you, bro. I got you.
What's this right here so we can...
Yeah, cause this
Yeah, you
yeah.
can
This is
the mic.
good.
What we
I don't
got,
see
Kate?
them chips.
Yeah, I was looking for that. I want that chip too.
Doesn't call for them.
That says good, though.
So you guys are drinking a podcast Paloma,
Okay.
Talk to them.
and then Gigi is drinking the Gigi Fiona drop.
And I am, and I don't know if you was it. I'm a lemon drop girl. Okay, girl.
That's good.
Appreciate
Thank
that,
you.
K, man.
This
That's
is
good.
good.
Real good.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
Yona drop.
All right, well, I got a question about cancel culture, right? Because you into fashion. And I wanted to ask you about like the Kanye West situation and how much I feel like that hurt the culture by not, you know, he gonna rant. He Kanye West, but I think he brought a lot of culture to the style with Balenciaga, with Gap, with just people biting his style to where
Kardashians.
the all black looks they be doing. He brought so much to the game to where I feel like he got unfair treatment with all of that. So what you think about like the cancel culture amongst us?
We too hard. And I don't feel like me, don't get me wrong. And I don't care. I love Balenciaga. And I don't feel like it was Balenciaga and the people read into that. It was the people that was on the set that orchestrated the whole shoot. They did that. I don't think they signed off and said, hey, this is what we're doing. They did that. So when people, I mean, that was a big thing. Like Kim Kardashian, right now, nobody's paying attention to her fashion. Like, I don't even go look. I was going to go look at her page, just be like, yo, I'm a glasses girl. And you know me, you see me outside, I'm always going to be wearing the glasses. But I go see what she was wearing, what's new, what's about to drop, and we're not doing that anymore.
Right,
Like,
ain't nobody paying attention to
Kanye West is a big deal. I love Kanye West, and I will never, I feel like it ain't going to stop for him. Like, just give him some time, because he's coming.
Oh yeah, he think of a master
It's
plan.
coming. Like,
That's one of the people that never be stopped.
Look, this morning, you see Nike come out with these new slippers.
Yeah,
And they
I
look
seen that too.
exactly like Yeezys because he's gonna always be
He's so creative.
like
Yeah, he's creative.
he's creative.
Step ahead.
And they seen what impact he had and how much money he brought in revenue a year, and that's why so many people.
Yeah, see you coughing on that.
God damn,
'Cause you
bro,
could've
you just
coughed
cough
that
right on my
way.
elbow, bro. You go that way. Hey
I
man,
badly called though.
hey, somebody got a face mask. But now, what I was saying was, Kanye West, he got a big influence because it ain't even just. It's Walmart.
It's bigger than
You know, it's Kanye got so much impact across the world. at
Okay,
this
let's
point.
ask this.
Talk to
We're
him.
gonna be canceled. I don't know. Y'all
said
believe
we're
in
gonna
what
be
Trump? Y'all like Trump?
Antics.
Are you
I think
against?
he's
Are
very
you
funny.
against?
I'm not against Trump.
I'm
you
not
like-
voting for Trump.
Okay.
I'm not against nobody, but I ain't gonna vote for him.
But that could see you're not really tuned in. Democrats.
tuned
I
in.
didn't like the people that supported Trump. He brought out a lot of people
said
that's
gonna
been
get canceled.
quiet underneath the rock. A lot of those type of people. When it come to racism and things like that.
That's the part I didn't like
stereotypes.
about
I didn't like that.
I didn't like he brought that, and I don't think Trump intended to bring them people out, but that's who
That's who
followed
the
him.
rednecks came.
And he didn't stop it.
And I like when
Because
Trump
he needed their vote to win.
Yeah.
So that's the only problem I got with Trump. As far as the politics go,
your
he might.
phone.
A lot of people say we had more money in our pockets, dealing with Trump. But when it came to that other side of who he brought out,
Man,
I wasn't feeling that.
I seen something on the gram the other day where somebody was talking about Trump going to jail and all that type of stuff. He said, man, y'all gotta understand, Trump wasn't for nobody but Trump. Trump was Trump. Like if you was against Trump, Trump wasn't for it.
Yeah.
Like whatever Trump say was gonna go or he was against you. That's all Trump was.
You gotta realize Trump background.
Oh, that was
fam.
Stephen A. Smith, because he was saying, like, I've been knowing Trump before he was the president. Like, Trump
Right.
always hung with black people and did all this and
Yeah.
that. Anybody was talking about getting money, that's who Trump hung with.
For him to run for president
Right.
and actually be a candidate to possibly
That's
win.
how you
and
know
win.
that he knew something.
He an old white man billionaire, man. He don't care.
And the crazy part, he started off running the president as a joke.
Bro, good.
He just threw it out there like, I'll run for president.
right.
But he was
Come on,
just
man.
playing, but niggas took him
You
serious.
can't tell
Like,
Trump
come on.
shit, bro. But his ass about to get arrested now.
I'm my nigga though, but I came wrong.
Yeah, what it is.
But say what you was finna say about it. Come
I
on
think
with your-
that. I mean,
what Trump had used to say? The
Trump
hat?
made us where we at right now. We're broke.
Okay.
Trump did that?
No,
No.
he did not. He made us money.
So,
And so, but I'm not against.
So the
I'm
president,
not.
new
I don't
president-
like who we have now. No,
Yeah, well, I'm talking about that's. I need to.
I'm against.
So
And we
you
all
don't think
voted
he-
for him.
You don't think he adopted us being broke?
Yeah, that
Trump always said,
Trump. No, I feel like Biden is putting us in like y'all don't even know what's about to just come. Like I don't even
I
really
ain't
want to
gonna lie
turn
to
this
you.
podcast into that.
Into
But
the politics.
Now we
this
ain't
shit-
gonna turn it to politics.
This is about to turn. Like this.
But,
This shit
yeah,
is.
but I don't know. I don't know.
But let me say something. I think
ahead, 'cause
Trump
you
was,
into it.
But Trump was Trump was so locked in with the illegalness behind the
Yeah.
door stuff that
He kind of
he
affected
made
us.
stuff shake.
Yeah.
So when we did vote for Biden and brought him in, he a old geek dude who just like, I'm gonna walk the straight line. So that's why
Biden
stuff
locked
been-
him
But a
lot
lot
of
of
niggas
people
up, too.
voted Biden because Camilla was there and she's black,
Right,
but
yeah,
she's
I
not
think
for
about that, too.
us.
he bought the
And you don't understand that she is not for us.
Well, I heard that she wasn't rocking with us when we brought
After
her.
the fact that we put her in.
It's
this.
crazy because ain't she like AK or something? Ain't that supposed to be black woman?
So that's well, I'm not gonna get into that. But
Hillary Clinton is.
That's another-
Hillary Clinton,
Hillary,
AK.
Hillary Clinton.
Shit, AK.
Honorary AK.
Going on.
okay.
Hey, that's
Barack
my
Obama
girl.
tried to be alpha, but we said, nah, we don't do honoraries. You gonna take that wood, Barack. You trying to come over here.
Pause.
Hey, man,
Take that wood. Yeah, 'cause I-
He wasn't trying to take that paddle.
You know,
Yeah,
Okay,
that
we're gonna say
wood. They
paddle.
call it wood.
I would call it wood. Take that wood.
Hey, Star, I got a question for you though. I wanted to speak on this about the city girl culture, right? How long has it been going on, y'all? About 5 years?
It probably been going a little bit longer.
How long?
Hold on.
How
Stripe
long
some, hold on.
Wait,
Stripe
wait,
some
wait,
her
wait,
ass
wait,
so he
hold
called
up.
that pussy tigger. That dropped in 2000.
but why you say y'all? I'm not a city girl.
Well, no, I ain't saying you a
18.
city girl. I said you been in the
18?
city.
So,
Oh,
yeah. Okay, about 5 years, right?
About 5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think it was empowering for women, or do you think that it hurt women in a way?
In a long way. In a long term.
Long haul.
The long
Long
way.
haul.
It hurt.
It hurt.
Yeah.
I wasn't like Okay, I was singing.
No, the music is the music. But no, the music is the music.
I mean, yes,
But the influence I know they had on younger women.
like even Pound Town, I sing that shit in the club. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love that song. I love because I don't love what she's saying, but the record and the beat and everything just be like.
The Pound Town is truthness to it.
I don't even know that song.
I hope a woman's coochie is pink and her booty hole's brown. Anything outside of that, I mean, I don't think that's right.
She better not be singing about it.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You know the lyrics. Stop playing.
No, that's one of my favorite songs.
Suck a bitch toe? You doing that?
Look, I rap that shit.
But yeah, city girl culture, I feel like it did hurt us. Like, y'all are screaming ho, 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 ho. You feel me? And like, well, how are we being respected as women? You feel me? So like, I get it and I get what they did because it worked. You feel me? Like, these girls want to hear hardcore, nasty back Trina, you know, like, but
it even messed up like the way women date. You know what I'm saying? They date looking for
a free meal,
a handout, or a man supposed to be at this status. I ain't mess with nobody got a 9 to 5. He got to have a bag, or you know what I'm saying?
You got to have big dick energy.
Like
sometimes we don't got big dick energy. Sometimes we just want to vibe. You know?
So how do y'all
got big dick energy?
Are y'all single?
No, my
I know you. Okay, your girlfriend right there.
His girlfriend over there.
He married.
Mine's at home.
You over there?
We all got girlfriends.
Oh shit! Y'all can't have real conversation.
No, we can't.
No, we definitely can.
We'll talk about it.
My gal don't watch this podcast.
Yeah.
So y'all, okay.
My wife with
before
her
these
nigga right
women,
Right with a nigga.
y'all was like, because it's expensive to really date, like to be,
it is.
To say, hey, I got more than one woman, so like. Because to go on a date and take a bitch girl to Mastro's
Talk your shit,
here. Today we taking Tuesday, we taking her Wednesday. You go, bro.
It's expensive not getting caught. I would say it's expensive not getting caught.
No, we talking about when you single, brother.
we
We're
not going to
talking about black men don't cheat. What the fuck you talking about?
Black men don't cheat unless you thick,
man.
nigga, and I'm going to die by that title.
I'm not going to Mastro's though.
So where you?
I'm meeting up at Boudreaux's. I'm meeting up at Sambo. I'm meeting up at stuff like that. Happy hour.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this personally.
meet up like
me
that.
for real, and I'm not bougie.
You ain't gonna.
You don't meet them at Boudreaux's.
Stormy a boss, though. Hold on, she a boss. Go ahead, talk about shit.
You can meet a nigga at Boudreaux's. That's one of them universal things. Like that, you can't judge a man off his income by Boudreaux's.
First of all, I'm not.
We can't go to Prospect Park get a hookah. What?
Okay, fun dates. Okay, that's different
I'm
though.
a fun
You
date.
can't call me and say, now you taking me on my first date talking when we go meet up at Prospect. I'm not gonna like you. I know I'm not gonna like you.
If you dating too, you got a nigga that's gonna take you to Maestro's. I'm the nigga that's you gonna have fun with and take you to Boudreaux's.
I'm not going because I go to Boudreaux's on Tuesday and drink $2.
Right, okay.
That's why you take a chick on the Tuesday.
Sam's boat. We not doing that either. Like,
Man, I'm not.
the drinks are watered down. Let's
I'm
stop
not
playing.
going to
How you
Ma-
gonna get her drunk if you taking her to
If it's
Sam's
happy
boat?
hour, you can get a premium for $5.
Honestly, Stormy, and I'm gonna be real with you, and I've been pretty good in that field. I haven't took a chick to like a steakhouse or something like that until I hit. After that,
We had a conversation now. I think
then we talking about steakhouse stuff like that. But the meet and greet, the friendly stage before,
A lot of them chicks be awkward.
It's gonna be cheap
You
dates.
know.
We getting to know each other.
I want to
You know who you could play that with though.
Yeah.
Punch 'em.
You know what girls that when you meet them, who you can do that to, and you're
Nah.
you.
Because I didn't have lawyers, I didn't have nurses, and they still.
And you wanna go to
down.
Boudreaux's?
They. I guess they so much in tune to going to a nigga trying to take them to mass shows that when
they cool
when
with
you go
Boudreaux's
into a
and good
hookah spot,
clothes.
a hookah
I
lounge,
haven't dated in
they
so
enjoy
long,
that.
so
They enjoy that.
The date scene each other.
That's because they do that, Mike, with their girlfriends and stuff like that. So you take them to a hookah lounge that ain't nobody heard of, a little Mediterranean off the grid spot.
it's fun.
That's good. That's fun for
I
them.
feel like don't get it twisted when I be like, oh, you
Right.
got to take a girl to her every day of the week. But I feel like to just if you on my you gotta know. I ain't playing the little.
Right.
We're not going to the little.
A lot of them do
You have
though.
to show me what you can do, because I can do for
Okay.
you. So like,
But-
you have to show me what you about to bring to this table, and you can't say.
But Storm,
hey,
that's what I'm
Yeah, but
talking
we
about
always
though.
been fun.
No,
niggas,
but no,
so
it
we
ain't even
bring
that. That's what I'm
fun.
saying though. That's why I was talking about like the city girl movement. I think they kind of messed it up for like.
Oh,
the
you
real,
can take a girl
for the
and say
real
go to
one.
karaoke
but
and
they,
sing.
No, they
It's
want.
free.
No, they want to go to Mastros. They
Right,
want to
now
be
the
the
new-
boss chick. They want to act like they in that
it's
field
fucked-
with
it's
everybody
fucked
else.
up. It is.
I'm not taking Mastro's because
Well, I'm just calling that.
Because one chick I went to Mastro's, she ordered some fucking a number of appetizers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like
no,
this.
and then you got the girls. This is mess. Like,
Right.
it's messed up for guys because first of all, when you go on a date and you be like just ordering all stuff, girl, you know you wasn't gonna order that if I wasn't to take you. So like, relax on doing that. And I don't ever like I've been on a lot like dates, but you're never gonna see me. I'm gonna get what I need and I'm gonna get what I like. I'm not about to be sending shit back. And that's how you get to know who really who. Today is the last day. I'm taking you out.
I went on a date to the state house, and I looked at the chick. I'm like, you embarrassing yourself. Like you wanted to come here and look how you talk. How you want your steak? I want it well done, burnt.
You ain't never been here before. Yeah, you ain't never been here before.
So this is what you want to
Since you ain't never been here before.
And she's sending
Since
everything
just thought I could
back
afford it.
on the
ain't never
first
been here
day.
I used to be that girl.
No,
I'm cool with that.
This is like
they gonna make you pay for it.
This
Send
like
it back.
this is wait. I used to
Don't
be
say it.
irritated.
It's like 10 years ago. Everything 10 years ago was
So Stormy, you saying a nigga on the first day got to take you to a steakhouse?
It's like raw.
That's what we do.
No, that doesn't have to be the
Every time
first
Raw,
date.
they claim
That
we
doesn't
from
because I'm
college.
fun.
You standing on that?
I'm fun. That does not have to be the first date. I am fun. So like
We can't go bowling. We can't go to what Top Golf.
my first
That can't
date
be
in
a
the
first
relationship
date.
I'm in now. Let me see what
I
my
can
first
stay
date.
from
Let me see what
Top
my first date was like. Okay,
Talk to me.
we went to. It's the place where Forgive Me Not is now.
I about to say that nigga was
Ooh,
smoking
that's-
his first date.
That was
Social junkie? Social?
no. Forgive Me Not. It's like a.
That's
I
old
can't
girl,
remember the
Molo.
spot.
One of
But
her
no,
new
it was
spots.
before that. So whatever that place was, it was a brunch spot, and it was like
Truth, right? That's Truth.
No.
Taste.
She said 20 years ago, brother.
8.
Whatever
20 years.
So
Forgive Me
it was
Not
like
used
a
to be.
brunch spot. It was a high-end brunch spot, and that's where we went
Right.
first. And the second day was a nail shop date. You don't have to like wine and dine me like that, where you feel like you got to roll out your pockets. But and then we went to steak.
So, but you
You
know
went to
Then
okay.
you
we
was
wined it.
cordial.
I think it's based off your interest level too.
But I
Because
gotta-
you went to a brunch spot. Like, what's the difference from going to a brunch spot and Boudreaux's? The price is gonna be damn near the same.
The ambiance.
I think if you know who you're like I said in the beginning, it's like
It's who your
who
interest
you're
level.
interested in. If you're interested in this person, you don't gotta roll out the red carpet for me. But if I don't really like you, nigga, you better pull it
I
on
see that
out.
ain't that city girl cause you don't like
Yeah,
nigga,
that's
but
it.
you want the nigga to wool all the real carpet. Nah, that ain't fair. Hell no.
That's why I say for men, it sucks.
It's kind of different.
And
but
it's sad.
It's hard. You think it's
not
hard?
sad. A man know what's out his league. A man know what he doing. I know, for me personally, I know back then if I'm like, okay, she's out of my league, but I do want to have this night with her, I'm gonna take her here. You know what I'm saying?
Where you taking
I'm
her?
gonna do. Huh?
Where you taking her?
So
How is your date like to be with like, let's say, a hoe?
Oh,
but I mean, back then,
Uptown Hooper?
man, we gonna go do something. We gonna do something fun, man. It's really
Walk us through your night. Come on.
all right. So like, and what kind of chick we talking about?
Said, why you
What was that? My bad.
Nigga, what
Yeah, we
city?
talking about-
City girl. Go
City
ahead,
girl.
be
Oh, a city girl? Like if it's a city girl,
Going.
if I know she going,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take somewhere she haven't been. I'm gonna take her somewhere on Washington or something like that.
right.
You can take her to Kiss.
Ask me.
Yeah, you take it to Burger Joint.
All right, where you gonna
Where you
take a
going?
mark?
To the crib, we gonna smoke some hookah and drink. I'm not taking her nowhere. What's wrong with you?
We
No, she
definitely
might
gonna
think
Too
connect.
much money.
In that text conversation, we definitely gonna have crib in as an option.
know,
but she might be a
crib ain't-
bougie.
Well, she be like, nah, you can't take me there. I'm not coming to your house right now. It's the first
Man,
date.
look, you gotta outdo. Sometimes when she a hood chick, you gotta outbeat this dope boy.
Ask me.
So
Ask me.
you gotta
But-
take us. You can't show
Tap
him.
in.
Ask
But
me.
let me stop, Stormy. Let me stop you on one
spot.
thing too. When you say you stay at when you say you as a man, when you say you stay at a certain
Shit,
location,
we ain't got no
women
food
willing
or
to come
nothing.
over.
Oh, yeah.
When I stayed in the Galleria,
Yeah.
I didn't have to do all that mash
I
rolls.
swear to God, boy.
I didn't have to do all that mash roll. Well, they knew they could keep my stuff in. And
Well, let me
tap
ask
my-
Storm
It
something.
was different.
Let me ask you something, Storm, because
But if I'm staying in Greenspoint, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to a lot of different restaurants.
No, that's true though. Cause I had this Black
Cause I
Panther,
stayed in
bro.
Greenpoint too.
I had this Black Panther. I used to have to move off my table because every time a chick come to my little high rise, I always take a picture. Oh my God, look where I'm at, showing her friends and shit.
Right. So
And they
it's
got
good,
ended up getting
yeah.
dropped in the group
That
message,
help
bro.
us
That
out, too.
Black
Man, that's
Panther was
such
around
and
the
such
house.
house.
Apartment help us out too. Location help us out as
Location.
well.
Yeah, no, big
Location
time,
do
big
help.
time. They
see,
come
Storm,
around,
you
oh
say
my
you ain't
God.
dated in a while though. Are you spoiled now? Because of the caliber of, you're saying like when you was dating before this situation, how was your dates? Was it still Mastro's first date, or was it since we on Boudreaux.
We weren't doing Mastros. We didn't have Mastros. But
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what did I do?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what was dating?
I got a question for Stormy, too.
Before you got with the man you with now. Like,
Well,
what?
stop. No, I was always that girl. Not always.
Talk that shit, Stormy.
I was going to like.
Up the rich chick.
I was like Ruth Chris.
Okay.
You had to take Del Frisco's.
I'm happy.
Like,
Right.
How was you ordering your steak though?
I didn't know. I didn't.
Burnt.
No, honestly, let's really say this. I didn't eat steak. I was eating like I was a red snapper girl. Like you,
Yeah, give me a
red
lobster.
snapper.
I'll say you a cheap date. That ain't bad. Red
Yeah.
snapper never go over $35.
I was a red snapper.
Now you get your.
Can you add shrimp on top, stuff like that? I was really
She
never a
had
steak.
stuff, nigga. Shrimp
Yeah.
on
So-
top.
But I was gonna drink you out,
That's
so I don't know what
$45.
you was gonna do. Cause I was gonna be like, drink it.
Oh, and I'm gonna be on the other side of the table drinking.
I'm trying to say KK right now.
Yeah. You can't even make them jokes no more.
You wasn't gonna take
Yeah, nah, you can't make them jokes no more.
Yeah, you
I'm
definitely
joking.
turned to Bill Cosby.
Nah, don't definitely don't say
What
that
you
shit.
mean that nigga wasn't gonna take you home?
No.
So a nigga was finna go buy you red snapper, put some shrimp on top with the wine sauce, buy you
Hey,
7 drinks and not
Listen,
take you
this
home?
out.
I've had, and we could be honest on my podcast. That's
Right.
I've had one night. Time.
Right.
One.
And
After a
wait took after a date.
But I ain't
And it
saying,
wasn't after
I'm
a
not
date.
saying it had to be
It was
a
at
one
Prospect
nighter.
on a drunk night, and I ended
That's
up
what I'm
just
talking
being.
about.
So there you go with that prospect.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm going that prospect. I know it's the left end, but give me some.
It's always
Hey.
legit.
Now look, I'm gonna take this. Look, this is my technique back then, right?
Back then,
I'm
when you was a
gonna say,
cop.
listen, I'm gonna get you home one way or another, and I'm gonna know from now, right? Because I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna come pick you up. Meaning, I'm picking you up from your house, or drive to my house and we go drive. Anyway, I go at the end of the night, we going by somebody's house.
We're gonna be at the house.
And if you say no, I just meet you there, I'm instantly not going on a date with you.
That's fucked up.
You gonna find an excuse.
Because I was the girl
Yeah.
that was gonna meet you.
That's sad,
Because what if I don't?
bro.
If I like you in the middle of the day, if I don't like you in the middle of the day, I'm
Not because I mean, at the end of the night, we not going to somebody's house. You know, I like to guarantee that
So
somebody's
every
house
day
is
you
going
think
to.
that so your mentality back then,
Back
every
then,
night you
I was
was
a
gonna you
teenager.
need to fuck every night.
If I'm going to go do all this,
Oh, yeah, the horn dog.
but I'm not trying to. I'm not going out every night. So if I do go out like twice out that month, take a chick out twice out that month, that's 2 times
you
more
a
than
little
sex.
horn
That ain't
dog?
bad.
This was you too?
Oh, you got a little pink little thing.
She said that was-
huh?
That was you too?
What?
Hey.
You felt like every time you was going on a date, you was taking this girl out.
No. I always feel like I ain't had to have sex with every girl I meet, but I was thinking about having sex with every girl I met.
And if you bring that,
That was your mentality.
Yeah, it
like,
was a mind. If we were going
man, at the end of the night, you
No.
liked her, and then you was like, nah, I don't really want to do that.
Well, I usually ain't really go to where if I ain't really kind of have an interest in them anyway. Like I wasn't just doing like blind dates because you like
Not blind
me,
date, but you know, you met a girl that.
But some girls like you and you don't like them, but niggas are still.
So no,
those
let's
they know
be
they
honest.
gonna hit.
You probably ain't expect to hit the first night. You probably ain't want to have sex the first night, but you somewhere down the line.
I wanted to have sex the
No,
first
everybody
night.
wants to
but
have
you
sex
ain't
the
try.
first night.
No, that's what I'm saying. I ain't.
right, you're not
forcing
bringing
that shit.
you're not bringing that in.
I mean, no, nobody forcing that. You never
I
make a
don't
want to
know.
feel
I don't
And
uncomfortable.
then the girl,
When you
and
don't bring that
honestly,
energy.
But you tried to vibe
honestly,
it.
guess what? It will work out for him, then it will work out for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna work out for me.
Because
So we
no,
know that
not,
already.
not even who you, not,
It's gonna work out for me.
I'm not like these guys.
No, it's gonna work out for me.
no, because you are like, look, you're waiting like, bitch.
It's not like that. That's what it gave off.
And his whole demeanor
It's a
changed.
drink. It's not like that.
Now,
it's a-
he's
yeah.
more like,
No,
if
you
it,
got to
if
think
it
my
happens,
dating
it
life, my
happens.
dating life was in college.
If it happens, it happens. If it
I've been in a
don't.
relationship since I left college, so I'm going off of college times. You know,
Oh, so you was just a horn dog.
in college,
Yeah.
girl, please.
But you say you been in relationships like every time.
Since college,
So you a nigga who every time you drive one, you get one.
yeah, it's the best way to get over it.
Oh.
I don't got time to be sitting here being sad and shit. I got to go make this money, baby. I don't got time to try to find ways to get over her. Hell no, go get a new one and go make that money. You'll feel better with in time.
All right, well look,
I
let's
took it.
So wait,
go ahead, cause you go ahead, talk about it, Storm.
You had me son.
This matter of fact, this the recipe. Go on, go on, put us on the recipe.
No,
Come
you
on.
got-
Now, you do look like, I do feel like we on a reunion. Like you giving me la la vibes right now.
Yeah.
I feel like we're at a reunion episode.
okay. You happy in your relationship?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
How'd y'all meet?
I'm happy in this relationship because we've been talking on and off for like 17 years. So we've been knowing each other since college. Yeah, we've been kicking this Storm for like 17 years.
Storm.
Don't. You good. So yeah, this relationship is like my best relationship I've been in though, because I feel like she know me. Like we've been kicking it, sneak, hanging. You know what I'm saying, for 17 years.
So what you say sneak? What you mean by sneak?
Sneak mean like
But I'm about to put you on the spot. You be outside, so how that work?
No, I'll be outside, and we had those conversations. But she know I was outside before we got together. It was something that we discussed.
When does that
Gotta change, nigga.
change?
It changes when I put a ring on it.
That's not. She might be gone before then.
Counseling, baby.
She might.
Counseling.
That means she don't
guess
deserve
what?
that ring.
Okay,
back
because you know what?
outside.
I hear this name for myself, and on my show, if y'all watch the show, they call me the Sunday Queen, right? So
Improve, not change.
like, I feel like I'm getting burnt out. So I was just having a conversation with my friends, and like, I ain't gonna have too many Sundays no more. Like, I'm at the point where it's like, I like my house.
Okay, yeah.
I like my home.
I get what you're saying.
So when
'cause-
do you come to a point where like, if y'all are having that conversation, then that's a problem? And do you be like, yo, come with me?
Yeah.
How many times though? Because
Well, she. Let me tell you, she always tell me, slow down. Why you don't like home? I love home.
Right.
But I've been outside for so long. It's like it's a
Take time
second
to get
nature.
adopted,
It's
yeah.
just that's why I meet people at. That's why I network at. That's why I work
Right.
at. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like me sitting in the house. I feel like, man, I could have made some type of money if I was outside today. You know what I'm saying? Just house is cool, but I've just been outside since I was like 14, and
so that's my answer.
It's
to
in my blood.
I'd be like, I be networking.
Man, that's crazy. He didn't turn.
That's a good answer.
No.
You
We not
monetizing.
gonna, fuck
being
that. We not
outside.
about to look at. He turned going outside into a business. This nigga said, "I'm gonna be outside drinking. I'm outside promoting."
No, that's what he. That's what
Hey,
you're.
she sit over there and come want to get on the mic. Tell her what I tell
No,
you.
that's
That
what.
nigga just said.
That's what you're.
I could be
That's what you're
promoting.
saying.
And I ain't making money all the time.
No,
So
no,
listen,
but
I ain't
sometimes you are.
networking all
Though.
the
You
time.
good.
And sometimes you spending a lot of money.
Sometimes I could be outside 3
And I
hours.
know, I seen you go outside and literally like make money. Like the time we went
I
out, somebody
seen
said,
it,
"Oh, let me get
yeah.
that hat." You sold the hat.
For sure.
You sold that hat for 40. He was drunk. He texted that dude $80 for the hat.
Yeah.
I see him
Came
sell
up
the
for
hat.
it, too.
You know, y'all was out, and then you know, y'all decide
No,
to
this
come
is
here
what I'm
from.
saying.
So yeah,
I go
it's cool.
outside to go outside to have fun. But when I'm outside, it starts
Sometimes
sometimes
it turn
turn
into
into a
a
business. It turns to great
Yeah, so when you at
conversation.
home, you
It
justify
curves to
being
Storm
outside.
coming on the podcast.
Oh, so
You know
y'all
what I'm
talk
saying?
about you want him to help you. It's
No,
right.
no. I don't need no help.
Man, we talking about
Did you not hear what I
That's
just said? Because I am there.
I got confused.
No, I'm there
Where
where
are you?
I'm there where it's
Yeah,
like
where you at right now?
I'm burnt out on Sunday
okay, so-
fun days.
No, she said she
you
bu-
going out or him going out?
I'm burnt out, and I feel like now it's more, honestly, to be honest, now it's more like, why we at home? I want to go. And he be like, dog, I'm trying to
So you
chill.
still
Yeah.
want to go out? Okay.
So it's
That's what
like,
I'm trying to-
you know,
okay.
his times of going out is going to the studio, and then
The roles have reversed a little
he
bit.
passed by,
right.
right? And me, it's like, I get dressed to go out,
So,
you know?
so let me chime in. So I just happen to used to go out like, Reese Boogie all the time.
Real
so I
talk.
met my wife.
DJ Reach Boogie.
The thing was, she used to be in the streets as much as I used to be in the streets, right? And so when we got together,
Her name
we
K
was-
in the city, so she was
Yeah,
in the
when I
streets.
met her,
When your
her-
name in the city,
her
you were
name
in the
was
know you
streets.
outside.
in the city
Yeah.
because she was in the city. She was
Oh,
outside.
so it don't got nothing to do with being from New York.
No,
no, nigga, she was out in the city. nigga.
Because she did a
You
lot
know,
of-
Sex in the City is from New York, so I thought K in the City was like New York.
what
You know,
you
the
thought?
city is New
No,
York.
it was just like her promotion.
Yeah, she
nigga,
got a
be in the
promotion
city.
business.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. We're gonna do a fact check on that. But go ahead.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. You didn't put Sex in the City with my wife. I don't even know how
No, because in the city mean New York. And she from New York, so that's how I tied that in now.
Okay, but let me keep going.
Like, it's got Sex in
So-
New York is basically.
Yeah, but we'll
Man,
talk
turn
about
me
it.
up. Give me one of these.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, because I'm full off this, so I'm about to go
Yeah.
like my hookah's white.
Yeah, it's time for another shot, though. It's shot o'clock.
Before I'm
Yeah,
just
let
saying,
Mark finish.
Hey, go ahead, let Mark finish it.
Yeah.
We don't never let Mark
man,
finish his
go
statement.
on.
Because he talks so damn slow.
I'm listening.
That's all. Go ahead, finish
So
your statement.
anyway, we started going out and hanging out, and it came to a point where, nigga, I like my house. I'm like, nigga, I want to be at the house, and she be like, well, let's go. And I always go. Whenever she say let's go, I jump up and go because I don't ever want her to feel like,
Like, I don't want to have fun anymore.
I don't want to have fun. So I go. even
Or at
though
least
I
fun
know
with
deep
you,
down
'cause you still
inside-
can go out.
We just went to Atlanta 2 weekends ago. Nigga, I wanted to be at home.
So bad.
Nigga, I'm off work. Let me sit down.
You gotta understand, though. He's 45,
Now,
50. You know
44.
what I'm saying? He,
Don't
Damn, you
bump him up.
44. I
My
thought
nigga-
you was 42.
that nigga into that age to where he...
Well, he need a cane.
They playing with you.
This to went somewhere else. What's the next time?
Hey, nah.
No.
Go ahead.
No,
Go.
you 42.
No, but you know, I'm gonna tell you something though. What you said though, kinda. Old school cat told me this, right?
Uh-oh.
He said you can never. Yeah, no, I'm not. But I'm saying this, and I take this from my relationship. You can never stop impressing your woman.
Right.
Like the minute you stop impressing to feel like you have her, you lose her. You know what I'm saying? So what you said, she want to go out and continue having fun. You got to just keep wearing that badge like you having fun.
Not to cut you. That's like I had this talk to myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I be wearing these big T-shirts to bed, and I thought to myself last night, like, damn, I just be wearing these big ass T-shirts. This man would be looking at me like,
Right.
girl. So I had, like, I said it, like, I'm putting on your shirt again. I was putting it on. He was like, yeah, you look like you ain't got no lingerie or nothing. So I was like, are y'all into that? Like, is that something
Me
that...
personally, see, it don't take much for me to get turned on. So I don't.
Your little horn dog. Your little horn
I don't play. I don't want you having on too long. So don't go waste your money.
But are you somebody that, is that like,
when you
the girl
stay-
with the T-shirt, and you
When
be
you
like...
stay with somebody though, and you with them for a while, you know, sometimes you do
Yeah, no,
want to.
just say your money. Come to bed naked.
But that's what she's saying. But she go to bed with the big T-shirts.
No,
on.
I do go, or that,
big T-shirt.
or that.
No,
And you had
lingerie.
now, do you have a bonnet on with the T-shirt and all that?
Yeah, look at that hair. She got that wrapped.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you just got the big
she
T-shirt.
got that wrapped.
No, or
Without the bonnet.
I don't have
And naked
nothing.
underneath
But
the T-shirt.
But do y'all like to be, like, I need to know,
But
because,
that
like,
bonnet make- that
it's
bonnet-
been like so
No, some
long.
days you gotta go to sleep without no bunny on your head.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes-
'cause I know
yeah.
sometimes I go to sleep without a do-rag because, you know, my
Like
gal want to rub through my hair.
today's my last day of this style. So, like, tonight I can just...
but throw
So
some
no bonnet,
laundry
no
on.
bonnet on tonight.
I can just go to bed.
Shot clock real quick. Let's take the shot. Let's take the shot.
Let me tell you one thing about men. Men like a chase.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even when we with you, although
years in.
you walk around the house naked and all that, it's good. You know, it's beautiful.
Because naked become a norm sometimes.
But right, it becomes
Right.
normal.
Definitely with me.
But when you got on lingerie or the little booty shorts with the little thing,
What that thing is, boy?
the little shirt, you know, you get your little.
Hey, do it matter what
Man,
color it
he
be? Do
charged
it matter
him.
what color?
Bro, that dude down,
No,
bro.
it really don't matter. But no, if it's like that,
Purple and red is
that
more
purple and
provocative.
red, if it's that
Just
purple
give you the
and
head.
red.
So you
heads
put
on
that red on.
You put that red on.
So basically, Storm, what they
She's
telling you
coming.
is,
You getting that head.
No, but I'm gonna tell you also this too, though. And
it's
this something a
perfectly
man
red,
don't see
you
from his
get
gal
it.
every day that he don't really observe. When you put it on, make sure you have some heels on. Because a
I've
man,
never
ain't
done
got
that.
Nah,
nah,
that's too much.
you don't like them
That's too
cow?
much,
You
bro.
don't like them cow
Man,
muscles?
them women ain't at home
Them
touching all
cow,
that.
all them
man.
cow
Storm broke her
muscles.
foot not too long ago.
Look,
She ain't
all
doing that
done
shit.
with them cow muscles showing.
I don't need to hear
Nah,
that.
we don't need to hear.
No, she wants some real.
No,
right
you
now.
you want like a anniversary hotel. Put
Yeah.
the
I don't need all the
down.
anniversary, but I'm saying she going to bed with a big T-shirt every day.
I don't
Put some
do
heels
that.
on for goddamn.
Okay, wait,
I'm
hold
gonna
up.
take them
All
off and
I'm
suck
worried
your
about-
toes.
Don't be-
Diamonds and
Don't
all
be
that.
ashy. This is all I'm
I'm
worried
not
about. Don't be
ashy.
ashy.
She got all them legs up
Let
and
her
put had the
finish,
cow muscle showing.
I'm never... Okay, I said that wrong. I'm not T-shirt every day. I'm more like what he said. Short,
Boy- yeah,
little
boy short.
shirt.
Panties.
Or I naked. Or,
Yeah.
But most nights I be like,
But it just become a norm for most men, especially when you stand with somebody for so long.
yeah, it's been a long
And
time.
then-
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
But I
this.
know he probably, I'd be wondering, like, in his mind, he'd be like, this girl.
No, hey, long as you willing to take everything off when he ready, then it ain't no problem.
Nah,
with
but
no,
you feel like-
honestly, ain't no
How
problem
long
with
have
no
you
bonnet.
y'all live together?
Yeah, we live together.
Okay, how long?
They engaged.
Well, we've been living together with two years. 2 years.
You don't know?
That's fresh. How long?
What you on?
I said you don't know.
I mean, but why you asking that man that though?
Can you answer the whole
always do
question?
that.
He always wanted to talk to
A
me,
year and a
bro.
half.
How long? Year and a half? Okay.
He love
Date.
talking to me.
How long? You married? Y'all live together?
4 years.
Since the
Y'all
pandemic,
live
yeah,
together?
we've been pandemic.
Y'all live together?
How long?
Say how long?
How long? 2 months.
About 8, 9 months.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, and she wear nice things to bed for you?
Hell,
She wear t-shirts.
I be getting mad.
She wear t-shirts or sleep
I
naked.
be
You
getting
know what I'm saying?
mad,
I'm just saying,
bro.
well, okay.
Because sometimes I get she
She must wear red and purple for you, baby.
I ain't gonna lie, red is across the board, but he said purple. That's something you like, nigga. I ain't never heard purple.
Right.
I like black and red.
Her favorite
I
color
like
purple.
that brown. They match your
Find out.
skin
Oh,
tone.
that skin. You like him naked then?
No, I want.
I like oil.
I like that new.
I like them heels with them cow muscles.
But we're
on.
done with you in there because I don't
That cow-
know.
What
Your
is
shorty
about
wear
the
heels?
muscles?
She wear heels to bed?
Well, no, she don't wear them in bed.
But she, I mean, to like, she give you heels
That
on
nigga
the
like
bed.
body-
She gotta
that
give me
nigga
like,
like bodybuilders.
Destiny Child
My-
tonight. I want
my-
to dance.
Hey,
What's
my
up, Junior Caramel? You like
Hey,
bodybuilders?
my
I said,
fiance,
congratulations, you got yourself another person.
my fiance about to be mad
She
at
like
me.
glasses though. So
me
I
hear
get
this.
But
glasses.
sometimes she go to sleep like she about to wake up and go straight to work in the morning.
That's a
Like she
working
got
woman.
a work clause.
That's a working
And
woman.
but then you got, so when you be together, you love each other, you look at,
Hey, what that outfit look like?
what that outfit look like? Stockings, panties.
That nigga lying. He gotta be lying.
It's cold.
He gotta be lying.
I love you, fiance, but
Hey, it's cold outside off
man, business trip every night? Okay.
Hey, well, you had a question. I want to get to his question.
Are we role
We got
playing or
about
what
10
we
minutes left for this.
Shit, bro.
He had a question that he wanted to ask you since you ain't on the board. Go ahead.
All right, yes, I'm gonna ask 2 quick questions. Since we're talking about relationships, all right. So, say for instance, your boyfriend now, right? Say for instance he proposed. How long y'all been together?
8 years.
8 years. Oh, perfect for my
Good.
question. All right. So 4 years ago, if you would have proposed to you, right, and you said, "No, I don't think you're ready," right? Then after that day, 4 years straight, he been the man, everything you ever wanted. But he stated, "I'm not gonna propose to you anymore. You got to propose to me." Is that a deal breaker? You cutting him off, or would you propose? Would you propose to him if he give you everything that he became your perfect ideal guy?
It wouldn't be in the public, but I would.
You will propose.
But it wouldn't be like.
So,
we ain't about to bring everybody.
do you watch,
My man.
Basketball Wives?
Yeah, I watch it.
So you seen what happened, right, with that last situation to where he proposed to her a few years ago, and now she took them out of town to Mexico. She inviting everybody to propose to him to let her know she finally ready.
Jackie.
No, not Jackie. What's that girl from Dallas? Duffy.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Okay,
that crowd.
I'm not there. I'm not there yet. I'm just catching up. So I'm like on like episode
right,
4.
that-
See, you done told me. See,
My
Man,
fault.
he ruined it for you, Storm.
That ain't what he talking about though, but I
Right.
seen that on that last
no.
night.
Okay, boom.
Okay,
That's the
boom.
story that I had. I mean, all right, my son's father. He wanted to marry me at the time. Okay, we could talk about this because you read on my article that I'm from Jamaica, so I didn't have I wasn't a citizen at the time, right? And so when he proposed to me, like I wasn't wanting to do it because I didn't want him to feel like I wanted to do it for paper
citizenship.
situation.
Yeah.
So
Understood.
I said no. Right? And so a girl so we ended up like not being together maybe like 2 years later.
Nah, tell her, girl
Yeah.
took her from you.
Nah, shit. Nah.
Nah, that was
No, I was going through postpartum depression, and then I left. I moved out with my son, and we left. And a chick asked him, she paid him $10,000 if you'll marry him.
So he just meeting women.
didn't
from
even
So
out the
he
States.
be overseas with
So
her.
this nigga just
He's Haitian. My son's dad's Haitian. So like, he met a girl, and she was like, "Yo, I'll pay you 10 bands." All right, they did it. Boom, right?
That sound about right.
I ended up going to.
You had that before, Wood?
I've had that.
Yeah,
offer to
so
me.
like, okay, that happened, but I didn't know everything happened. Like, he didn't tell
Yeah.
me none of this happened. So now I come and I was like, I need help,
Okay.
and he was like, well,
I'm already
been
married.
this
Yeah, I'm
girl.
already
I'm
married.
like,
Say, but it's not safe
But
for
he's like,
you.
right. So, but he asked me in real life to marry me, and I said no, right?
But then you did come back to
So
him.
how can I, when I came back to him like, okay, now we're not together, but yo, I'm your kid's mom.
So when you
Like-
came back, it was for citizenship. It
When-
wasn't
when-
because you loved him.
No,
Well, that's different.
but guess what happened?
He wanted to marry you after he divorced her.
Yeah.
No, that shit didn't go through, and he was like, man, I'll help you.
Oh,
And then,
and
So-
you had to give him 10,000.
so you
Nah,
married him.
nah. He just like you, my son's mom. If anything happened to my kid,
Yeah.
then you know, like anything happened to you, that's my
you
kid.
married him.
Yeah.
My nigga.
But that was that for that.
You heard it
Right.
first year.
We heard it
on
first
Shot
year.
O'Clock,
Shot O'Clock
baby.
podcast.
But that was for
Don't
that.
play, she
That was
got
for
her
that.
papers.
Yeah.
No, I talk about that. I mean,
Nah,
to be
we heard it
to
first
where
year.
I was like, she got a podcast.
where- to be
I'm
where,
pretty sure she
no,
talked
I've never
about it
really like go into depth like I'm going into with you guys,
Yeah,
but
'cause we real.
to be like from international country, I'm from Jamaica, and to be like
So when did you move to the States?
Yeah, man.
when I was 3. See, that's why when y'all talked about Obama, I'm for Obama because he helped me get where I needed to be.
You said 03?
When I
You
was
just
3.
said Trump.
Oh, when you were 3.
No, but I like Obama because he was before
Right, 'cause
that.
he helped you.
Because he did it for.
Trump pardoned one of my family members. So I mean,
Right.
Who?
fuck them
The
presidents.
nigga from Jamaica? No. But it's not
No,
safe for
I was
you.
more so a kid that unlawfully came here. So Obama rooted for that, where it had the Obama for the kids
So how
that.
you get here?
Huh?
He wasn't not a ship.
That nigga want to know you got here from a boat or a plane.
God damn, bro. She can come visit.
They flying out.
I
You ain't
got
gotta
here-
have a passport at
They
3.
want on no cargo.
Okay.
She want no cargo.
Before
He said
9/11.
you was on the Mayflower? Old ass nigga. He said the Mayflower? Old ass
No,
nigga.
before 9/11, 9/11 became where 2012 is where you had to start having passports to come
Right.
to the America because 9/11 happened. So before 9/11, you could use birth certificates.
Okay.
So I came like I was my cousin.
So you
We
came
were the
before
same
9/11.
age. I came in when I was.
That's good. We don't want to do no incrimination here.
She still knows she
It's not incrimination because I already did
already
it. I'm a
talk about it.
citizen now.
Oh, okay.
I
I
don't
didn't know
even
you
know,
talking
but you a whole movie.
No, like I'm writing
Like
a
your
book.
story is a whole movie.
So
Well,
my
she
story
writing a
is
book,
this.
though.
Quick story, 2 seconds. All right, this is my story. Boom. Came here when I was 3.
And when you
So-
start making money, that's when you start saying boom, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. So I came here when I was 3, right?
Boom.
And unlawfully. So when I worked at the pharmacy, how I got the job, like I knew I couldn't go to college.
Right.
Right. So like I didn't know I couldn't go to college until that senior year, and it was time. My parents was like, yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't got no
You
place.
ain't got no papers, right? So like I had like a whole scholarship, like ready to go, like boom, you don't got no papers. So boom, I can't stop saying that.
Nah, it helped me
like-
speed
and
it
we
up.
just watched the movie with
It's
something
like a
like that, though.
So
but boom
then
is-
that
yeah.
happened, and then
Say boom, huh?
when that happened, my aunt knew somebody that worked at the pharmacy. So then when I took the test and do all this stuff,
Right.
they didn't. When I was going to HCC, they didn't get that depth into like your situation, right? So I just paid to go there and take the test. So I ended up getting a certificate so I could do what I need to do. But then I had a kid. Then fast forward, my son's dad, I was like, yo, I need to do this. Like, this is something that I have to do. Like, y'all, that shit, and I wanted to marry him at the time, but I didn't want him to marry him to think
How old were
like,
you at the time?
when he asked me,
Right.
Yeah.
No, when you was ready to sign
like
the
20,
paper.
when he asked me.
And your father's son's Haitian. You heard it first. Her baby daddy's Kodak Black.
That's not safe for you.
Hey, you heard it first. Kodak Black.
I got a game before we get out of here. You good?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
great.
All right. I got a game.
But yeah, I'm a citizen now, so y'all can't come for me. So yeah.
She a citizen. She dope. She dope. Hey, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You got one more.
Ask-
You got-
ask-
you
I
got-
just want to know what your mom and them did, like job when they was here.
You trying to
They
say
ain't
why
had no papers.
why she said they were rich?
They sold drugs.
She said they had a little money.
So drugs.
Oh, I ain't mean for
Okay.
you to say.
Yeah, they was them.
I mean, you
Hey,
asked.
look, that
I'm
was
sure
those type of
30 years.
Jamaican,
It
bro.
was sure 30 years ago.
Yeah.
They got my mom.
Yeah,
My mom
they-
got deported.
Okay, well we
Okay.
disregard my question.
No, it's done. She got deported.
All right,
what
look.
can they do?
Hey, do I got time to
You
like?
got time. We got.
All right, look.
3
So I got a
minutes,
quick
but
question. Right, boom. With you, I ain't gonna say my bad. Look, they help you speed it up. Hold on, I don't got much time. Y'all stop laughing.
Right.
All right. So all right, you date a celebrity, right? All right, cool. So if he's on the road, because I watched a show called Wu-Tang, right? And Ghostface Killer.
I like Wu-Tang.
Okay, so you know
I fuck with
Ghostface
Wu-Tang.
Killer. You know the situation with him.
No, I got shit in my beard, bro. He ain't got nothing to do with you.
I don't know because you told
He
me.
was waving you up like,
Yeah,
Hey,
don't ask
nobody
that
say
question.
y'all can't go over 1 minute.
No, we good.
That nigga.
Go ahead.
No, it was
That's
something
that
about.
nigga, man. No, you know, he out here, he was acting like David Ruffin earlier. I could always use some help. But listen, all right, so look, and so from the show, Ghostface Killer, date old girl, and it was like on the road, she let him have meetups and all that, but it's like no serious relationships, no feelings or anything. Do you disagree with that, or would you allow something like that?
No.
you know.
No meetups, no. Okay.
Okay.
That's all
All
I was
right, well,
asking.
look, there go to my game real quick before I get out of here. It's just fashion, right? Wintertime or summertime?
Wintertime for sure.
You got to be able to dress in the winter, bro.
Winter.
Got to.
Especially if you chubby,
Have to have
you
layers.
you can hide it.
Yeah, you got to know how to dress in
You
the
put the
winter.
big
That's why
clothes
everybody like,
on.
damn, you so fresh, Fabian. Now look at the summertime, I'm gonna go hide.
You know
Winter
that's
time, I pop out.
It ain't Fabian.
Yeah, it's Fabian.
That's a Jamaican name.
Yeah, I'm Jamaican.
You're not.
I don't know nothing. Me boy.
That's an international name.
Yeah, no, me know nothing.
Hey, hold on.
All right, come on.
Online or storefront?
I make more money online.
Jordans or Yeezys?
Jordans for sure.
Okay.
You told me this earlier in the show, so I know. Balenciaga or Gucci?
Oh, for sure, Balenciaga.
Tennis shoes or heels? Depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah, I'm both.
Depends on who want to take me on a date.
I'm both, but my everyday Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is Jordan's tennis shoes.
That was 7 days.
Saturday and Sunday I go on dates.
Right.
Is that where he is?
90s fashion of now. Everybody got
I feel like I have the more swag today
Right.
in myself. Now we're gonna look around what we're looking on, what 90s fashion brings to what today brings.
Right.
90s.
That's when you gotta give credit to 90s.
Yeah.
Look, I think 90s
But I feel like the
live
flyest
today.
I've ever been is
It's right now.
All right, so when did you realize you had to change? For all y'all, quick question if I can ask. When did you realize that you got to, because nobody in here wear them big ass clothes no more. When did you realize that you got to change
I do
getting
wear
out
big
them
clothes
big ass
now.
clothes?
I think it's back.
It's
No,
coming
I
back
mean, if I
slowly.
see him in some dreams, if I see any of these niggas in some dream shorts,
You ain't fucking
the big
with them?
cotton ass shorts or some fucking 501
Well, them
Levi's,
ain't
I'm not
back
fucking
yet.
with it.
I know what he's saying. I know what he's saying.
I know what he's talking about.
No, back, you know, big.
Where you was going with that shirt?
I know what you're talking about. Say, Reese.
We told him.
Reese. Boom.
That nigga shirt is colorful.
went- it
Hold
went
on, I ain't done. Y'all know I ain't done.
Boom.
Boom, boom.
Go
Sundresses are come on, Storm. Storm. Sundresses or hoochie mama shorts.
I'm on the show.
That nigga went paint. Paint with a twist. That nigga went to paint with a twist.
Storm.
That nigga went to paint with a twist.
But the shirt. We should have talked about that on Avatar.
Nigga went to
Dog,
Get
try
your
to get
question.
out of
Reese,
this,
get
Hey,
your
can
question,
somebody
bro.
record the front you go to the shirt the nigga got on.
Hold on, Raw. Come on, hold on.
Come on. Reese, got your question.
Sundresses
Let's
or
go.
hoochie
My
mama
fault,
shorts. Because it's summertime.
I'm a
coming up.
hoochie mama shorts girl.
Hoochie mama
Yeah,
shorts.
put on the shorts, man. Show them legs.
Salt,
All right,
salt.
this my
Beyonce.
last two. Well, last one with this one. Fashion. Fabulous or killer?
Uh-oh.
Hey, that nigga FAP.
He watched the show. He watched the show. That's all I gotta
No,
say.
I know one I hear like.
Let him
Get
talk.
it
You
right.
gotta say that one, then I'm ass.
He subscribed.
Hey, let me say something. Let
He
me say
subscribed.
I just got one question. Fabulous. Just answer the question. Fabulous or killer?
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Or
get-
take a shot.
Hey, I'll
Don't take a shot?
Please the fifth. So you please the fifth. Please the shot. Please the shot. So we gotta get.
At the end of the day, that's his homeboy. That's his really good friend, but
Right.
Fabulous. Hey, when it comes to dressing, I
All
fucks
right, all right,
with
let me ask you this one. Fabulous or Wale?
Fab.
No, Fabulous.
Wale a fool
Fabulous-
too, bro.
Fabulous
No,
got a lot of shoes.
no.
Wale do too, nigga.
All right, my whole family from New
No,
York,
why
right?
they got a lot of shoes? Fabulous hard.
Yeah, but Fab got a lot of shoes too. because
And his
when they go
gal
to-
dress.
No, but
tough.
look, I do
That's
this.
fashion different.
So difference between I like niggas who like when you don't know like about Shaqs and Barkleys and shit back then, and a lot of people like that's young, they don't pay attention to that, right? Like put on some Gary Payton to put on like a jersey with it, like that's what Fab's doing. Like that's 80s, 90s fashion, right? Wale is still like up to date. Like he's doing like the sneaker game where he's a sneaker gang, but you got to know how to put on a Shaq jersey with the Shaqs. That's what Fab's doing. So like
Yeah,
that's a
Fab
whole
tough.
different creation
Yeah,
of
talk
dressing.
that- talk
You
that
ever dress
fashion
your
So,
shit.
man?
but why
You
you
ever dress your man?
waiting so
I got
long
a
to get his
question,
tooth fixed,
all
though?
the
Dress your man?
time. I think I've
You don't
changed.
feel
I feel
bad?
like I've changed his dressing.
No,
Okay.
I feel like that
100%.
too. If I, my bad, killer. But I know.
I mean,
hey, look though.
he knows.
Last one. This is the last question, y'all. Would you be on Love and Hip Hop Houston if they came to Houston?
No.
'Cause he gonna be on that bit.
Hey, you might not have no choice.
Yeah,
Hey man,
you
we
might have no
appreciate
choice.
Storm.
Appreciate you,
She
Storm.
came out, she rocked with us. I
Sure.
really had a lot more questions. I think we
Man,
did.
we took it over. Yeah, we
Man,
went out talking. We talked about
No,
all
you
type
know,
of shit.
hey man, look, when you ain't scripting, you 100% raw and real, you're not gonna get to everything.
So,
I wish
yeah.
a nigga would try to put me on the timer with what I gotta
I
say.
actually had a great. I feel like y'all was my brothers. Like we're gonna do this
let's-
again.
Yeah,
We're
we
gonna do
down
this
nerves.
again.
You gotta do it.
Okay?
You down there, you gonna get your old nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna lie.
See why I went. Let me tell y'all before we go. The reason why I went light on y'all. Y'all got y'all girlfriends in the audience,
Nah,
and I
you
love
ain't got it. You
y'all.
ain't-
But we
you ain't-
couldn't really. I couldn't
you
really
ain't ever gonna
just
like
ask
it.
the questions. I just really want to ask y'all.
Well, we gonna do it
Hey,
again.
so I'm driving, so you.
Then when you get in that car, you gonna get. what? So I didn't want that.
What that mean, boy?
We gonna bring you back.
I'm in control of the driver's seat.
Hey, John.
She'll put you out.
Hey, this Shot O'Clock podcast. We out of
All
here.
right.
Yo.